and welcome to the show. We are here today on BeamNG Drive. We are going to be racing the Flood once more. The goal is pretty sort of upgrading the Flood technically. We're starting off with vehicles 0.15 in terms of the power to weight ratio. Here we go. They're all on slicks. Tyres could not be any bigger than 275s all round. So they're not bad vehicles to start with. The Flood is, though, very quickly going to claim these cars. They're not going to beat the Flood on the first race. However, at the end of the first race, depending on where you finish, will depend on how many upgrades you get. The top three get no upgrades. The bottom two will get 2 upgrades, and the rest will get 1. I am driving. I don't think this is going to be the fastest way to do this. I'm driving this entirely because it's a GMC Cyclone. The downsides for this are it's quite heavy, and it has an automatic 4-speed gearbox that is terrible. That's kind of it. I'm not expecting to do well in these first rounds. However, the hope is it'll be better later on. The goal is to be the first one to be able to beat the Flood with the upgrades. I've got a good start, but I'm just not sure we're going to be able. It's been scruffy from a lot of people. Oh, that's so close. So many vehicles are gone. Go, Cyclone, go! This is on the verge of death. It's been claimed by the water. We escaped turn 1, which mildly surprises me. Oh, that's not free camera. There we go. There off goes Robin. So these are your top 3. Danger Man and the 2 Lexuses, surprisingly, as bits of Shados' car are getting chucked around there. Didn't see... Oh, and they've all been claimed at the bridge. And that will be it for the first... It was a brutal first race. It was a quick fire first round, and there we go. So, these 3 get no upgrades. I will have 1, which is probably going to be something engine related. I think I need a bit more power, or a lot more power. We will, go to the upgrades, but see what we can do. So, we head into the second round. I have got a slightly upgrade. I've got a slightly different engine. I got rid of the V6. I've gone for a V8 for the hopefully potential for better upgrades. I do still have a terrible gearbox. We've got a bit more power, although in putting the engine in, I've also got a bit more weight, which is not ideal. I don't know what on earth is going to happen here. There's a smattering of a bit more power. There's a few vehicles here have got a bit more power going on. My main concerns are when I pulled up onto the grid for this, I don't seem to have very good brakes. Or more to the point, the ABS every so often decides it doesn't want to behave anymore. Good Lord, Lombo's vehicle is wild up here. Mine does have braking performance going on here, which is nice. Gliska is trying to have a look to the inside. Stevie has ran in too deep and climbed up the wall, and that is not ideal. We are side by side with Gliska. Oh, the back end had a mind of its own. Robin's absolutely launched it, trying to get past. They're going round. Oh, well, we're gone. We're all gone. That was like a chain reaction crash went on there. Nothing I could do about it. Very unfortunate for Impega, who was just minding their own business, trying to get through the horrific mess that was going on. Robin was, to be fair, running out of time to get ahead, just launched it too fast, couldn't hold it. Longbow's gone in too quick. Longbow's going to get claimed by the water and the wall there. The 800 series is going to blast up the hill. Now, it might get up this hill. It will not get past Brazen's house. I wouldn't have expected at this point, because it goes downhill here. This is the bit that often catches out vehicles. Here comes the water. The 800 series is chucked through the corner, and the water is millimeters behind it. Amy has sent it and is somehow getting away with that. That is one of the tougher parts to have got through at this point. That was remarkably close. The car is still going. It does look like its suspension is sagging at the back on this one. This bit here is going to claim it, and does. Oh, great run. Now, of course, that does mean Amy's car now goes to the back of the grid and has no upgrades. and the engine was overheating from that little foray up the hill. It did look unhappy by that point. Good effort, though. Very, very good effort indeed for Amy's vehicle. I mean, we saw Stevie go wide. Looks like Shadows, Danger Man there. I mean, yeah, there's just a pile of cars down this bit for us. Yeah, not the best of runs for me there. But we will at least be getting an upgrade, and I'm going to finally get rid of my terrible gearbox. So, round 3, I have a gearbox, a much better gearbox, considerably lighter gearbox as well. I put a race 6-speed so I can adjust the gear ratios. Now, I have also done some tuning. So the rules were you are allowed to tune. That is free. That doesn't count as an upgrade. And I realised this truck, this configuration of the truck, the Cyclone one, has race suspension, which, while there's good for the road, is bad for this run. So I have raised it and hopefully softened it. But I don't really know what I'm doing with the suspension setup, so there's a chance I've actually just messed it up. No way of knowing until we have got going, essentially. I'm hoping with a manual gearbox, I am going to be able to at least utilise some of the power in this truck a little bit better. Oh, there is chaos through this first section. Oh, Shadows is having wobbles. Oh, we are about to die. I'm going to just throw the Cyclone there. I had to do it. We have gathered it all back up somehow. Oh, neither of us are going to lift. Ewan's wrecked. We have got through just. We've got to 4th. It's the furthest I think I've got. I haven't driven very much in this video. I think I've just seen Danger Man has got off the side, as has Stevie. Ah! We've gone off. I got a twitch on the truck. I think, thankfully... Oh, Robin's gone. Robin's crashed. Impega's crashed. I think we did end up 4th because Impega overtook me. Stevie crashed slightly further up the road than me. I got the traction. It just broke traction on me getting through there. I'm surprised we survived as long as we did. It was a very exciting section, that. But yeah, did not go so well for me at all. Amy will get an upgrade. That 800 series is probably quite fast if it can get out of the early traffic, essentially. I don't know how to stop the water. The water is going. Yeah, there's the selection of vehicles. Because Stevie's only slightly further down the road than me. Right, we will. There is the wrecked muscle car. We will head on to the next round and see what might happen. So, we head to the next round. I've got more power. This, I think, is probably as much power as I'm going to get. I don't think I need more than 500 horsepower. Shadows has more than me. Not much, but that's, yeah, more than me. This is going to be a lot. Control is going to be an issue. The thing is, there's only so much I can do in terms of control, really. My main goal is to be very fast at a straight and make the most of that. Because there's not much upgrades I can do with this for the control. The suspension seems better. Yeah, we will find out. It is at least relatively neat. Now, the theory is, oh, Blaze has fallen over. Oh, that's bad news. Robin, I mean, it's a very cool maneuver, not gonna lie, from Robin there. Right, sorry, Longbow. We've got to go. No lifting from either of us. We don't have the margin for error going up here. Right. We have that. Actually, I mean, we've done quite well to get ourselves back ahead of the water. This is where we were letting go last time. Oh, this straight is always difficult because I've got to get on the brakes going up here. Danger Man has ever so slightly murdered a Gliska. Oh, no. Okay, we almost got out of there. We almost got out of that one. We will at least be getting an upgrade as there are 4 cars ahead of us, actually. Shadows leading, Shadows out. Shadows with a big crash up on the hill. Mika's sending it and has got away with it. Ewan's battling with Amy there. The water's going to be, once again, super close. Mika's surely not making it. Mika's gone. But this is kind of... We'd expect these two here to be a little bit faster than when Amy last got to this stage. Or Ewan, the back end of Ewan's car is having a horrible time of it at the moment. Has got away with it as they blast up the hill here. The water is so close. They are swapping paint. There is contact. Ewan's gone. Big crash and Ewan's in the drink. Very the movie-esque. And that will be the end of Amy as well. They got a little closer. They got a little further. And you've got to be a good chunk ahead of the water when you get to this bridge. So we're still a way off in terms of performance. But yeah, slow start for me. Put us in trouble. But it was like decent recovery. We'll be in the middle row on this one. Gliska was unlucky. Got a punt from Danger Man. And then back here, we saw Blazer fall over. And I'm going to guess Impega got caught up in that as well, which is unfortunate for the little Aria. So we head to the next round. I don't know if it's going to work, but trying to get a bit of ground. I've got this spoiler on the back of my truck. It's not much I can do, but I'm hoping it might work. Give me some rear grip. Me and Longbow have both got traction. Longbow's got a lot worse traction issues than me. I did put all the fuel back in my truck in the hope to get a bit more weight over the rear, try and get some traction. We're going to send this again, see what happens. I honestly do not know. The D series, look, I picked this truck because I like the Cyclone, not because I thought it was going to be the best thing to get up this hill. But there we go. Mika was having issues with the config not showing the changes, hence why theirs is now a fair bit different. But the K series is there. We're going to try and... it's been... Unfortunately for us, we have been rather caught. We're a little bit unlucky. Stevie struggled off the line and we got a bit caught up. I tried to send it through there. Yeah, we're off. Sadly, I tried to send it through there because we were in trouble. Has not gone well. Amy has succumbed to the floodwater as well. Ewan's about to have a dive and Ewan's in the drink. Mika... Shadows hit the wall and that claimed Mika. Well, Mika's kept it together, but it's not going to live for all that much longer here. And splash. That is the K series gone up at the front. Robin leads the way from Gliska with big oversteer, and Gliska's almost got away with it. Robin's just not got the acceleration up the hill to get out of that one. Good effort right there. It was a scruffy start, that race. Even as our vehicles have got faster, it was a very scruffy start. So there we have it. Robin, Gliska, and Lombo will not receive an upgrade, and they will go to the back. Down this end, it will be... me and Amy are going to get 2 upgrades. Fantastic. I don't know what I'm going to do with my 2 upgrades, but yay! And then Danger Battle. It was just a really scruffy start all around that. And yeah, didn't really find out if my vehicles got any better or not, I think. But yeah, there we go. So... Next round, I have not done much. I've added an adjustable ECU. I don't know if I'm going to need to use it particularly. I've added better front brakes in the hope that we can be a bit braver into the corners. I think it's the first time I'm on the front row for this. If we can, honestly, the biggest thing with this is if we can get through the first corner in one piece, that would be helpful. Blazer is off and underway. Shadows gives us a helpful little nudge in this as we run towards turn 1. Shadows is looking to the outside. Danger Man is having a go to the inside. Blazer has 800 horsepower in their vehicle, which has proved too much, and it's had an adventure already. Danger Man has started taking doors off. The Pazima. Right, come on. Pretend Cyclone. I'm happy to follow the K-Series GT4, I guess, probably the closest thing it is kind of spec. Now, we've had I turned in too much. Okay, I'm glad I have the softer suspension. I wonder if my diff's a problem. I wonder if I can go to a better diff. Danger Man's in a terrible spot there. But we are... I'm having to just launch it through that corner now. Once we're out this side, that is the important bit. We're going to struggle from here. It's moving around. It's actually not doesn't handle too badly. Now we've got up to speed. I say that, it's just the back end's let go at a very important point. Yeah. Yeah, we just lost the rear end. I don't think we would have got much further anyway. I think Mika would have... We were behind Mika, and Mika has made it through that section. So, yeah, that's not ideal. Right, as we come out the other side, Mika will launch that vehicle across the end of the trees. That's a face full of tree right there. Jeez. Amy is... possibly crashed. I'm not sure. Amy is desperately trying to stay ahead of the water here. And that is into the drink. And Amy has got further. Amy has made it to the mud. Tell you what, this is, yeah, definitely tough, especially considering Amy was pretty much in the clear at that point. I don't think there was much more. I think the 800 series had any... It might have been a little bit slowed down at turn 1, battling with Blazer. I didn't really see. The 800 series is still definitely the car to beat. Well, no upgrade for me as we go into this. I think I need a diff. I think that's what's holding this back at the moment. The issue being that even when I am doing quite well and I am struggling to use my power because as it's bouncing around, it's already gone badly. Well, Blazer's got the best opportunity here, really. There is someone with a very loud car, I'm not sure who. Danger Man is battling away with Gliska. I'm going to try and send it. Robin's fallen over. Oh, I've lost the rear end trying to send it. Oh, well, I've really lost the rear end. Oh, dear. We were struggling already, and they didn't need any help. Unfortunate for Lumber, because they didn't have anywhere to go at that point. It's narrow, it's difficult to drive. Danger Man's tagged the back of Shados, and Danger Man's off. The Pazima versus a big Lexus doesn't go very well for the Pazima here. Blazer is leading the way in this one. The first time we've seen the BX really... out the front. Now, Blazer has a lot of power, which honestly could be useful here. If you can get... So it's difficult... I say difficult to use that. Blazer could be in a really good spot here if they don't lose control of it. The real tough bit is keeping control of that car. You're going to lose a little bit of time in the corners, but you might be able to make some elevation, essentially, on these long straights. Blazer is over the crest, a little bit wildly out of control. Gliska is in the drink and out. Then it's Shados going past... Brazen's house. Will Shadows make it out the other side? Oh, almost. Almost, not quite. Now, can Blazer keep control of this? Along this straight, 800 horsepower should be pretty good. It should stand a good chance, but it has got to be a controllable 800 horsepower, really. Over the crest we go. It's beaten that dip. Will it be able to get itself out of the mud? So this is about as far as Amy got. And there's much power through the rear wheels. Not ideal for the BX. Oh, it's almost done it. Very close. Very, very close in this one. But not quite close enough for the BX there. Great effort, though. Because that is going to be... an incredibly difficult to drive vehicle. I'm at least going to get a better diff though, so that I'm happy with. But there was carnage at the start that really did cause us some problems. Well, I mean I've got better brake pads at the front on my truck. The hoping is I might get to use them at some point. Honestly, at this stage, I'm not sure. I can add a lot more power to this. I just am not sure. If I did, if I'd be able to really use it. Trying to get the weight out of this is difficult. There isn't really all that much I can do to get the weight down, which is, one of the problems. Blazer's got more power. That thing has nearly 1,000 horsepower, which is not really working. Oh, Robin's trying to get some grip through there. Danger Man is stuck behind. Danger Man's stuck behind me, who's stuck behind a wiggly Moonhawk. Oh, Gliska and Longbow went through there. Longbow clipped the rocks. I've lost the back end. Impega's had to send it through the middle. It's too busy. I was desperately trying to save my car. and a bunch of other cars arrived at the scene, and that was not so good. So, Amy leads from Ewan. The Lexus is chasing down the 800 series here. Robin's in a tree. Everyone back there has somehow survived. But Danger Man's done well to get that far, considering what went on. Danger Man got stuck behind me, and yeah, we were all sort of stuck. Ewan with a tremendous slide up the hill, but the Lexus is going still. Oh, it wants to be a motorbike. Amy's had a massive wobble of their own there. Not great for either of them here, as we are still well ahead of the flood. It feels like this is probably going to get to the dirt, but not much further. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. They've had a fairly clean run up at the front. I just can't get off the line well enough. There's just too much truck to try and get going up that hill. Ewan has smacked the floor really hard, and Ewan's gone for another dive. And I think it's as good as the first one. That's probably an 8.5 rather than a 10 right there. It's a good effort, but yeah, that was not quite the most spectacular one. Amy has sent it too hard. Almost got it out the other side. It hadn't lost the back end. It would have got up there. It would have died on the bridge, but it would have made it at least up on that one. A good effort. A good effort from Amy, but the 800 series has sunk. So, I have given myself a bigger engine. I'm figuring that I can never make up that much time in the corners, so I'll have to try and make up time in the straights. Although, my real concern is I might need better rear suspension or better suspension in general here. We can only change one axle at a time. I'm not sure if we can... I mean, some form of off-road suspension might have to be done on this. It might give us a better chance. Oh, don't want to be out there. Peg has made contact with the man of danger. We are slow through here. Robin has fallen off the side of this. I mean, we are stuck. Amy is a little bit stuck behind us, essentially, here. Oh, dear. Oh, no. God, the suspension's not right. It's not even, like... Yeah, the suspension needs tweaking. It's really difficult to drive. Gliska and Robin are in trouble. Impega is drowned. The rest of the horde of cars are through, at least. Blazer is leading the way with... I think they've got about 1,000 horsepower now in that. There's a lot of power going on in the BX, and it has met a tree, and then Longbow has met that, and Danger Man has met that. Oh, no, it's everybody's in that crash. Shadows is the only one not involved in that crash. Oh, that's incredible. That might be one of the best crashes we've had in one of these. Fair play to the 800 series for tanking that incident and getting through this. I should point out, actually, I meant to, the water has been slowed down a little bit, as I think we set it too fast at the start. So, yeah, that will have helped a bit with how these cars have managed to survive this one. Oh, Shadows is out very, very, very wide through there. Amy with the airborne, bump on the back of the Lexus. Now, on to the next straight. The 800 series is definitely not right. I can tell you that much. Oh, there was another nose-to-tail crash. Shadows is in trouble. We've got another Lexus. Not as good as Ewan's dives right there. Not as good. Not as good as Ewan's dives there. Well, considering it was a terrible run for a lot of people, the fact that Amy has got to here is a sign that it is closer to being doable. It is about the same place, but a much worse run. I think I know what I need to do with mine. I worry I'm going to end up grip rolling, but yeah, we're definitely going to have to try and do something about the suspension. We're going to have to go for some rally suspension. No, I'll only get one upgrade because Robin and Gliska were behind me. But yeah, that was a massive crash down here. Well done, all involved. Now, I'm trying something. I'm not expecting to be very good this round because I've got mismatched suspension. My one upgrade went into giving me like the Baja off-road suspension. My hope is... Now, the downside of all of this is if it might go too much into the grip rolling territory, but I don't think it's going to. The The main downside is here with mismatched suspension, I'm going to be really horrible to drive. For future, I'm hoping I can survive the bumps a little bit better when I have proper off-roady suspension. It's going to, you know, actually be able to utilize its power. Oh, well, the rear bumper has been plucked off. Danger Man has been a motorbike briefly there. Now I've got to... Oh, bloody hell. Gliska looks like they might have broken a wheel. The good news is this does feel better. Oh, stop disassembling my car. This run has been crazy. Robin's gone over a rock. Oh, it's going to swap ends on us. Oh, I'm desperately... We are clinging on to above the waterline here. It's been so scruffy, this run. We are about to die. But we did survive longer than Steve. I think that's worked. I think it's worked. My truck was refusing to die on that run. It was great. Longbow is actually leading the way from Danger Man, then Impega, then you, and it was an absolute mess for the rest of us there. It got very, very hectic. I can't believe my car survived as long as it did. Oh, Impega hit the bump there. Danger Man's gone off, and Danger Man, it's, you know, I'm going to give that 7.5. Not quite the same height as Ewan, but it was quite graceful nevertheless. Longbow with the lead. Impega's the furthest we've seen that go. My car has got nowhere. My car's been terrible, if I'm being honest with you here. Oh, Ewan, it's in trouble. It's gathered it up now. It's fine. That's got itself sorted. Yeah, Longbow with a good lead at the moment here is... Oh, Impega smashed the tree. Ewan sunk as well. Impega with a huge crash on that tree. Longbow is up to the dirt section. Oh, has got it wrong going into the dirt section and fallen over. And it's still going, but it is to the dirt. It will be no further for the covert there. Good effort from Longbow. Yeah, God, the absolute pandemonium that was my run in that one. I think we hit just about everybody, got hit by everybody. All sorts of bits fell off my car, and somehow it wasn't completely undrivable. But there we go. Down there, that was where Mika and Amos crashed early on. There's Shados, there's Gliska off at that side. Robin, we saw climb the rocks. I'm going to get steering damage. It was chaotic. I'll give it that. So, we're having to chase things up because we've just got it way too fast, essentially. But the finish line is going to change. You're going to go to this bridge. We've been getting close. The goal is going to be to just cross this bridge before the water claims you. Still a challenge, though, because once you get up this hill, this bit's flat. So you are in trouble. But say you're in trouble if you're not a long way ahead of the water. I have got my off-road suspension, and while my truck now looks very stupid, I'm praying for a little bit more in terms of sort of composure. We will see how this all goes. I was farting about with making sure my clutch was working and missed the start ever so slightly. But yeah, I'm hoping I will just deal with the bumps a bit better. Like, there is more power I can chuck in the vehicle, but I can't deal with can't put it down because of the bumps. That's the use. This is definitely feels better. I've got to go. Blazer is all over the place in front of me. It handles, like, my truck doesn't handle terribly when it's on its own, but it is still, at the end of the day, it is a 2-ton pickup truck that is having a difficult time. Oh, there we go. So Amy leads from Mika, then Shados, then Blazer. I thought we were going to have a death there. We have got away with it. Oh, we're still out of sorts. Just never really recovered through there. Ewan is going to go for an overtake. Oh, I did not like the dirt there. Looks like someone's exploded or had a spin. That's Blazer in trouble. Oh, that's Ewan in trouble there. Ewan's got off the side. Shados is ahead of us. We've actually got closer to Shados than I thought we were going to here, considering our run has been anything but perfect. We are ahead of the water. I mean, we're not beating the flood here, but it is the best we've seen from the Cyclone here. There is bits of Lexus littering the circuit. Oh, I mean, yeah, it's definitely better with this suspension. It's not going to make it. Oh, Shadows has got into the trees. We are launching the truck. We are just millimeters ahead of the water here. I thought it was Amy leading, but it's actually Mika that's leading the way. And in to the drink we go. I didn't see where Amy fell off on this one. I just assumed that it was Amy that was leading. Mika's actually got across the dirt, which is good stuff here. Mika may well get to the very start of the bridge. It is the first vehicle. Oh, can Mika do it? No, nearly. Nearly for Mika. Ever so close on that one. Very good effort. That's the finish line there. We've had to tweak it a bit. Yeah. We, in the end, just got claimed by... We had a shoddy start, but it was going. Shadows we saw had a big crash. Did not see what happened to Amy. I just assumed Amy was up at the front because the 800 series has been good. Amy was one of the ones involved in this shunt with Blazer. It's close. It's almost for some. My truck's not very good, but I still like it. So we are going to have to call it at some point, which means we have got 2 more rounds. Everyone has been told we've got 2 more rounds. I'm at the back. It's going to be difficult for me to really do anything. We will start this. I got no upgrades. But my truck isn't bad now. It's better than it was. We will get ready. We are off. I mean, we are behind the very, very fast BX of Blazer. Well, BX is in trouble. Danger Man. Probably got some wheel spin, to be honest, which is really easy to have happen. I've probably overcommitted a bit. Stevie's got in too hard through turn 1. We've just got to try and go and hope that Ewan gets some traction through there. Tom has the tank engine on the outside or inside of us, depending on what angle the corner was at. We're past, we're clear. We're going to get to drive our vehicle a little bit here. There's a little bit of airtime. Oh, no, that's a terrible spot. We've lost a wheel. I mean, that's a terrible spot to meet a car. I don't know whether I could have even pulled it across because there was a huge pit on the inside to try and dodge. Longbow is unfortunate because, yeah, we were kind of done at that one. Although Longbow will not have gone much further. Actually, I was really surprised any car was still going behind me, which is why I wasn't that fussed about moving at that stage. That's just unlucky for me. So Amy leads. Amy has crashed out of the lead of the race. Blazer has crashed in a very similar spot to last time. It's going to be Mika. I mean, Mika currently is going to win by virtue of having got the closest to the finish line. And Mika is in a good spot to try again. I don't know how clean the start of their run was, considering Amy was in front as well. The Lexuses have been pretty good on the jumps. The Lexuses have been pretty good over these jumps, and that does help them on here. It's such a bumpy course. Mika's got it wrong, has gathered it, but lost a lot of time. What was looking like a good run is just, you lose time at a critical point here. Shadows is sending it. We are heading towards the dirt section now for the 2 cars. Shadows has launched it to the inside. The Lexus. I said the Lexuses were good on the bumps, and that's not quite worked out for Shadows. I admit I kind of agree they had to go for it. Mika's going to be really close again here. It's so close for Mika, and it's got even closer, I think, this time. Mika is on the bridge. Shadows, I mean, it's the second furthest anyone has got. Yeah, if Amy hadn't got off, I think that 800 series could quite easily have done. Not easily, but could definitely have done it. As it is, Mika, that is very similar distance to last time, the K-Series. Well, there is one more run to see what might happen. Will my truck do better? I don't know. It's somewhere down there. Hopefully this time we don't lose a wheel. So, we head into a final round for us all. We're literally just taking off bonnets at this point. We are going to have one more round after this, but it'll only be the fastest 4 cars if no one makes it this time around. We are going to get this ready to go here. Let's see what happens. We are off. We are underway. Stevie with a pretty good start. We are off quite nicely, but it is no match for Mika's vehicle, and we kind of got a little bit swamped. Amy is through. Amy's vehicle is the one most likely to make it. Oh, Mika's is in trouble there. I have just had to push through, which I'm sorry, but is the only real way. That is the one plus point I get of a 2-ton truck, is if they are having a moment. Oh no, that's tumbling across in front of us. Oh, we are bouncing about, but it's more controllable. Danger Man has got clear here. We are going... Oh, Danger Man has not got clear. Danger Man has gone for a swim there. I am almost going to join him. Oh, it's all over the place. We're gathered it. Blazers wrecked on their own into some trees. This is the best the truck has ever done. Go! I mean, it's only me, and Shadows has gone as well. I've got no one around me. It's the best run I'm ever going to get with the truck, I think. If we somehow do this, everyone is going to be so annoyed. I'm just not expecting my vehicle to ever be remotely quick enough for this, even though because it wasn't a great start. We were actually a bit sluggish off the line, and we had to push Mika out of the way. If by some miracle... Oh, I tell you what, my truck just doesn't rev as high. That's why I'm in the rev limit so much as well. Oh. Over the crest we go. I mean, they've got essentially the trophy truck suspension going on, which is pretty good down here. I know I'm going to have to be maximum attack. Oh, like there's no other way to be. Nah. Damn it. I knew we had to do it because we'd lost too much time early on. We could have made it further. I reckon we might have got to the dirt. I think we would have failed on there. Yeah, we lost time early on. Maybe I should have been a bit more cautious and just seen. I don't think we were making it. Yeah, we got through the early chaos. It actually was really quite a chaotic. What on earth has happened to Ewan's car? It was a very chaotic start. But yeah, we will get the 4 fastest cars going and see if in as close to ideal conditions they can make it. So for a finale, for like a top 4 finishing positions, we got the 4 overall fastest vehicles that have gone up here. We reckon that each one of these cars on its own could probably make it. However, whether they are going to be able to make it when they are battling one another and whether it will be mistake-free is a whole other story. We are off. We are underway. It was a good start from the Lexuses, and then the power of the 800 series has kicked in. The K series are not giving up. Shadows not giving up on the inside, although eventually Shadows realizes there's just not going to be space through there. We are across the dirt. There's a little bit of contact between Amy and Mika, but they're at the other side with minor damage. The flood is quick. Ewan has got some ground to make up, but Ewan has the least power of this. It is less power than Shadows' Lexus, but it's still high 400s in that one as we barrel through these next couple of corners. All the vehicles are in fairly good condition. No damaged steering. No. Oh, Ewan's gone. Ewan's 4th place. Ewan pushing hard, just end up a little bit wide and in trouble down there. No issues through here. Mika's got it a little bit wide on their own there. That was a bit close. Across the dirt, the K-Series won't like it, but it is all gathered back up. Amy continues to lead the way here. We'll focus on the cars further back. They're most in danger of drowning and possibly most in danger of overdriving, but this course is punishing and this course is difficult. As we head towards Brazen's house, it will be Amy that leads the way. Mika's maybe caught up a little bit down here. Like, there is a thing, I mean, like, we saw with my truck. I should have backed off probably in my run where I did get to here. I knew I had to go super fast to make it, though, because I had such a poor run. At this stage, it's do you keep going maximum attack at the front, or do you just chill a little bit to try and not make mistakes? It's difficult. Either way, I suspect Amy is maximum attack because we know this is very, very tough. The water is very fast. Amy is continuing to lead the way here. And then Mika in the K-Series heading towards the dirt. Mind the massive pothole. Mika's sent it a lot more, I think. Shadows is absolutely sending it at this point. We are into the dirt. I mean, the water is close. I don't think Mika and Shadows have got this, but I think Amy might have done. It's going to be up towards the bridge. Here we go. Across the bridge. It is going to be an 800 series that makes it. And off the cliff it goes. Mika makes it. Shadows, well, he's across the line. Drowned, but is across the line in that one. Don't know where on earth. Oh, that's where it fell. The 800 series fell. Yeah. I mean, it is pretty much what we thought. They could make it. Just. I actually reckon Amy could have made it all the way to our usual finish line with that one. While we'd have to slow down for the corner here, you climbed quite sharply. So I think the 800 series would have done. These two weren't going to. But there we go. Mika may have got steering damage at the start in that tangle with Amy. I don't know. Either way, that is your finishing order for this. Amy takes victory with the 800 series. Mika with the K series. Shadows with the surprise. We weren't expecting the Lexuses to be so good, but they were. They actually were really quite good. Yeah, that is probably the toughest flood we have had to race, quite frankly. I liked my truck. It was very cool to have the sort of pretend cyclone. By the end, I got it better, but it was just really not quite good enough. I'm sure you could tune it better, suspension and all of that, than I did, and you might make it work a bit better. But, yeah, it's just too difficult to drive, really. But there you have it. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.